Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about an exam called SLAT, which stands for Symbiosis Law Admission Test. So in this video, we'll look at what is the exam pattern and what are the special things you need to take care of while preparing for SLAT. So first thing first, let's see when is this paper is actually. So the last date to apply for SLAT is 28th June and the exam is going to be conducted from 10th to 13th July. So you would be getting a slot on any of the dates and you can apply at the website www.settest.org. So please do visit the website in case you need more information about how to apply for this particular paper. So the agenda that we have today, first we will understand that how was the earlier SLAT pattern. Then we will look at what has changed in the SLAT pattern or how it's going to be this year. And then we will understand what are the preparation or the skill set that we need to build up to tackle the new pattern of SLAT. So SLAT 2020, because of the COVID pandemic, was conducted in online format. It was a home proctored format. Students were not required to go to any particular test center. They gave the exam while sitting at their homes and there were continuous monitoring of if they are using any kind of unfair means or something. So that's what we mean by home proctored format. Proctoring is still there, but the student is writing the exam while sitting at his or her home. So dates were 26 to 28 July and the pattern of SLAT is like one portion of the exam is MCQ, that is the multiple choice questions, and the other part happens to be VAT. VAT is written ability test. In simpler words, you can call it as an essay. So there was an essay writing after the written exam or after the objective type exam. The exam pattern in SLAT 2020 was there were 75 questions spread across 5 different areas, which were legal aptitude, 15 questions amounting to 15 marks, then English 15 questions, 15 marks, general knowledge 15 questions, 15 marks, and so on so forth. So we will look in detail what kind of questions have been asked last year in under each of these sections. So legal aptitude, 15 questions. So there were 5 questions on contracts, there were 4 questions on criminal law, 3 on constitutional law and GK, there were 2 questions on torts. And the difficulty level was medium to high. Now one important thing to take notice here, that 7 on 12 questions on legal reasoning were without principle. So that made them somewhat difficult. There was only the fact situation was given and the options were given from which you have to choose your answers. There was no principle given here. So that can happen in SLAT exam. So be prepared for that. Coming to reading comprehension, 15 questions again. This particular section had 3 passages of word range varying from 175 to 350. They were pretty easy to understand and the topics were interesting also and very explained in a nice manner. The questions which were based on these passages were very straightforward and they were direct, they were direct questions from the passage. And if you see here, 7 out of 15 questions were based upon the meaning or antonym of the word in the passage. That means vocabulary is going to play an important role. So if you have not been revising your vocab list, I'll strongly suggest please do so. Coming to general awareness, again 15 questions. There were 12 questions from current affairs and 3 from static GK spread across Indian, like Indian history, geography, world geography books and authors. And the 12 questions which came from current affairs were from very headliners topics. So there were 6 questions on the world news, 3 questions on the awards and honors, 1 each on government schemes, defense and person in news. Kind of something, if somebody who is well read, someone who has followed the newspaper throughout the year and is well aware of this particular section, posed actually not a big problem. Now logical reasoning, 15 questions. Okay, so this is a scoring section. In fact, this was a scoring section, and the surprise was that there were only 5 questions from verbal reasoning, 10 questions were from analytical reasoning. So the verbal reasoning topics were statement argument, 3 questions, and assertion reason, 2 questions. Whereas in AR, you can see a good mix of topics that has been asked here. There were 4 questions on series, matrix arrangement, 3 questions, logical puzzle, 2 questions, and ordering, 1 question. So two-thirds of the logical reasoning section was devoted to analytical reasoning. Fifth section was analytical reasoning. So as there was a twist in logical reasoning, that there were questions of analytical reasoning in that particular area. In analytical reasoning, the twist was that there were questions from basic maths. SLAT explicitly does not mention that they would be asking maths, but even if you see the earlier exams the exam analysis of SLAT in 2019 or 18, they have asked maths under the analytical reasoning section. So if you're under a misconception that maths is not required for SLAT or maths is not asked in SLAT, let me tell you, it is very much there under the section of analytical reasoning. So there were 6 questions last year. 1 from simple interest, 1 each from simple interest, profit loss discount, circles, ages, percentages, and time speed distance. So 6 questions, each one coming from a different topic. And if you can see, the topics were mostly arithmetic. So the key to work on for SLAT maths is revise your arithmetic. And after these 6 questions, there were 9 questions from analytical reasoning, 4 from directions, 2 from series, 1 from clock, 1 from calendar, and 1 from blood relation. And this happens to be the most scoring section of the entire paper. Now the new pattern of SLAT 2021, which is going to be happening from 10 to 13 July, and the exam duration has been reduced, and to match the reduced time duration, the number of questions in each section has been also reduced. So in place of 15, now each section will have 12 questions. So you would have 60 questions to be done in 60 minutes. So practically you would be getting 1 minute per question. Now how to prepare ourselves in a much better way to tackle the SLAT 2021. Firstly, revise basic arithmetic. As there were 6 questions last year, you can expect 4 to 5 questions this year as well. Build speed on analytical reasoning, because out of total 75 questions, 19 were from analytical reasoning, and that's a huge number. That's almost 25% of your entire paper. And believe me, analytical reasoning could be very, very scoring. There is a high chance that you will get the answer. So 10 questions were asked in the logical reasoning area, and 9 were asked in the analytical reasoning area. So this is something you cannot just afford to miss, because this is almost 25% of the entire exam. Practice principal fact based legal reasoning questions. Revise your vocabulary and also the one-liner current affairs. Revise the entire headlines from the past 6 months, the major news that have happened in the last 6 months. Now you would be getting 60 minutes to complete your MCQ, and you would be given 30 minutes after that to write your written ability test, that is your essay writing. I'll make a separate video on which would cover VAT in detail. Now also remember that final selection in Symbiosis Law School is based on the combination of written score and your PI VAT performance. 50% weightage is given to your SLAT score, and 50% comes from your PI and VAT performance. So it's very, very and extremely important that you score as high as possible in the written exam. So if the cutoff range would be 3 to 4 marks for any particular college or for any particular course, but what you need to assure that you are on the higher end side, so that you are getting more weightage from your written score. So I would say build on your skills, build, revise those areas which are extremely essential for SLAT, and ensure that you score really, really high in the written exam itself, so that your pressure on the PI weight gets reduced. So we'll talk more about written ability tests in the next session. Meanwhile, if you have any query regarding SLAT or any other law entrance exam, you can reach me at priyanka5980@gmail.com, or my telegram ID is priyanka5980. Thank you. Bye-bye.